Welcome to BrickTrains, and I'm Joey. And this is Alexa. Say hello.
Hello, Joey. Did you see the latest Brick Czar video? It is really great. He is my favorite YouTube personality. I never miss any of his videos.
Alexa, do you not like my channel?
Your channel is fine, but you keep doing videos about space sets. Is the channel not called BrickTrains?
Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're going to do some train sets. Alexa, tell me about this set.
The set is a Canadian hard rock band hailing from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, formed in 2004.
No, Alexa, tell me about this Lego set.
Lego Set 340 is named Railroad Control Tower. This set was released in Europe and the United States in 1968. It is mainly made up of basic yellow bricks, with red windows, and a black roof. Although the US version, made by the Samsonite Corporation, shows a smooth base plate, it came with an all-stud, covered, base plate. In the US, this set is part of the Samsonite model maker theme. The European version is part of the system theme. The set contains 74 pieces. Do you want me to build it for you?
Yeah, that would be awesome, but I don't think she's going to. So let's get into it and build it. So what we have here is, as Alexa said, the railroad control tower. So it's a switch tower. The European set did come with a base plate that just basically had studs around the edge, and then just in places where the bricks connected. So this version, they just used a standard base plate, and I've never got a confirmation, or I've never seen anybody else confirm it, but a lot of these base plates, and I think people think that these base plates have been cut down by people just trying to make the base plate, but almost all of these base plates that I see that are smaller, especially from this era, you can kind of tell they're from this era because it's not a crisp stud. It's kind of rounded and old, but I think almost all these plates were cut out of a larger plate. So I think what Samsonite was doing was, instead of creating more molds for smaller plates, they were taking the bigger plates and cutting them down to what they needed. Now maybe I'm wrong, and if somebody else has base plates that they believe are from Samsonite, so that means they're out of the United States and that they were not cut like this, let me know or whatever. But I really truly believe these were all cut down by Samsonite. It wouldn't be the first time Samsonite did that. There's other sets where they actually drilled holes in the pieces. The jumbo bricks, there's a pull toy, and that pull toy has a 2x4 brick, and in the middle of it, the string is just a hole drilled through the brick. It's not another mold. They didn't make a mold with a hole in it. They just drilled the hole through and put a string in it. So they were all about cheap and not making new molds. Molds are expensive back then. Molds are still expensive nowadays. Okay, so let's try and get this going. This is going to be an interesting build. So I'm just going to kind of start with this, and we'll go over here as far as I can, and hopefully, since in the picture it shows absolutely no studs, I'm just going to have to kind of wing it a little bit here and get these base plate. Also, these bricks, some of these bricks are cellulose acetate, which means they are, let's see, I'm going to move this so we can kind of get a shot of what I'm doing. And in these instructions, they show you so little. Okay. And get the back door in and get some of these yellow 1x2s. Woo! Easy now. I've also not had a chance to inventory this set. I bought it off of our favorite trading website, eBay, and I haven't had a chance to inventory it. So you're seeing for the first time the same as I am if this is going to have all the parts. Crunchy bricks. Gotta love these CA bricks. Alright, what do I got going on here? Why am I not wanting to go on? Okay, so what's warped? Let's try a different one. Okay, we got that one on. We need a front door. Okay. So, it looks like there's 1x6. Boy, that 1x6 just does not want to go on. There's another one. And some more 1x2s. And then, okay, so now we can do our steps, and that'll get us to where this black piece is supposed to be. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these 2x2 red bricks, and 1 2x4. Look at that, I guessed perfect. So there's the steps up to the control tower. And then it looks like we're going to be filling this in with more Okay, so it looks like Looks like 1x4s. And the instructions, I believe, are wrong because it's showing a 1x2 here, but I don't have a 1x2. But I do have two 1x1s, like so. And now we're going to do these 2x4 yellow plates, and they are warped pretty bad too, I can tell. And we'll go all the way around with them. And this is going to make the floor of the upper floor. Alright. Front, back. And then, okay, so we should have one more door. Well, it looks like I have not gotten all the pieces. I should have. Make sure, yeah, there's none in there, none underneath. Okay, so I didn't get all the pieces that I needed. And these instructions are kind of confusing. So I need, and I don't have it here, so let's take a break for a second. Okay, so I'm back. I got a couple more yellow pieces, some vintage pip on the side pieces, and I got another door. So let's see if we can get this thing knocked out now. So the door is going to be here. And it looks like I may have slightly built this wrong to start with, so That's okay. Well, that one there, I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna set that one to the side. That one there. This one here. Ow. Woo! It actually shows in here, using your fingers underneath to hold it up. Okay. So, now it's windows and door time, or window time. And I have slightly made this different, partly because I didn't have all the pieces. So I have this set in the European box somewhere, and I know it's complete, so the only difference should be the base plate and the box and instructions. If I can find that here in a minute real quick, I'll show that. So you can see I ended up with an odd number of windows, and I was short a door, so when they counted it, they didn't count windows and doors correctly. Alright, so now we're going to go around just like we did the yellow pieces. Oh, no we're not. Wait a minute. Forgetting a step. We have to, this is going to be fun here. Put these yellow pieces in. I wonder if like the brick link inventory is wrong. If whoever had this set checked against the brick link inventory. I'll have to check that out. See, because you know they didn't have. I mean, all you got was a part count when you bought this set, so they, you know, they weren't. Inventories were not real big back then, and everybody's. You know, unless you opened up a brand new one, you really don't know what the part count was. So this is going to get interesting here because now we're going to inset these as we go. It looks like we'll have all the black ones. Crunchy sound. And one of those. Alright, so these two pieces, and actually I was short. Well, I was short two 1x2s, probably just one 1x2, and I was short one door, but I have an extra window, so the part count that I got was wrong from the seller, but I'm not going to hold the seller to that too much. These things they're kind of hard to kind of figure out sometimes. At any rate, when I went to get it, the whole reason I got this one was because of this box is different from the European version and the instructions. So let's see if I can find those real quick and show you the difference. Where are you, 340? Okay, so we'll do a comparison. This will be a pretty good comparison between European stuff and the Samsonite era stuff. Once again, if you don't know what I mean when I say Samsonite, Samsonite had the license to make Lego in the United States and Canada. So this one is the Samsonite version, and it has a lot more text on it, the names on it, step-by-step building instructions, where this one has no name, and then it gives the pictogram on the ages that this set was for. Basically the inside is the same. I don't know if I can, how well I'm going to be able to show the inside, but it's the same pictures. The copyright notices at the bottom are different, and then we'll show the back. The other side again, the top. This one says it was printed in Denmark, and this one was printed in the U.S. And this gives form number 2372H, and this one, or H2372, and this is just form 3277. So a different number and everything. And again, that goes with the Samsonite box. And this goes with the European box. And here's what I was talking about with this plate. So this plate is super thin, super thin. Okay, and it's obviously a mold because you have the pattern, which we're going to compare that. All right, it's the same size this way, but I guess, you know, for grass, and you got to remember back too, this would have been during the HO era, so we would have the little cars and the little people, not minifigs, but like the little cop and well, they were HO little figures, so they would have stood on this better than the studs. So again, I think this base plate was just a way of Samsonite to save money in the building of these sets or manufacturing of these sets. They did not import these base plates from Europe, and they, again, I am so convinced that they were just cutting these out. So the box differences, real quick. Again, it's pretty much the same picture, but you can see on the front, the US version has more text. The same for the back. More text on the US version than the European version. Again, I believe the reason for that is that the European version was for several, or this set was for several countries. You know, Denmark, Germany, United Kingdom, Australia, Austria, all the different countries, and they didn't want to make a box for every language that these were going to go to. So, you know, Lego, and they carry that on now for the most part. They don't have a lot of printing on them, a lot of words and stuff. This, since it was being made in the United States by an American company in Colorado, they were going to go ahead and putting on descriptions and text and literature for the company, or for the people buying them. So here's this is a complete set. Again, this is the European set. It's complete. I'm not going to build it. I've had it together. They're a pain in the butt to build, as you saw me build this one. So I got several of these. They're train related. This is a switch tower. I'm going to do some more of these vintage train sets, so keep watching. And hey Alexa, who's your favorite YouTuber?
I don't have an opinion on that.
Oh. Okay. Thanks for watching. I mentioned that this set was from the HO era. They used HO cars and HO people. When was the last HO car produced by Lego? First correct answer in the comments, and I'll pin you to the top.